Grab a cup of coffee and neglect your Monday morning emails. It's time for live curling from the Stratford Rotary Complex here at the 2022 New Holland Canadian Junior Championships. We've got a great one queued up for you here today between New Brunswick #1 and Saskatchewan #1. My name is Andrew Denny. I'm part of the Curling Canada Communications team, and I have the distinct pleasure of being joined by Mr. Joel Kratz to my right. Mr. Kratz, how are you this morning?
Not bad. I'm excited for this one.
Absolutely. Should be a good one. Saskatchewan skipped by Damon Bernath out of the Sutherland Curling Club in Saskatoon, currently sitting at 4-0, leading the pack alongside Johnson Tao in Pool A, where New Brunswick out of the Gage Curling and Golf Club, Curl Moncton and the Sackville Curling Club, a bit of a multi-representation there. Skipped by Raj Dalrymple. They're 0-4, and they're looking for their first win, so they might be a scrappy team looking to shake it up here with this Saskatchewan rink. For the folks at home, Joel, can you describe your curling accolades? I know you're a fairly decorated champion.
So yeah, I lost the Under-21 final in 2020. And then this year at the World Junior Qualifier, got that national gold medal finally, so headed to Sweden for a World Championship in May. Certainly
going to be an interesting experience to wear that maple leaf. And that never gets old, does it?
No, certainly not. It's my first time, and I'm really looking forward to that.
That's excellent, and well-deserved, I would say. Saskatchewan, by virtue of the draw to the pin in practice, obtained the hammer in the first end, so we're going to be underway here shortly. Lead Cameron Salage is going to get us started here as he delivers.
Gotta go. Our boys. 3. 1, 4. Jake tight. 5. Jake. Yeah. Jake. Our boys. Bring it in. You can get it. Go, guys. Go, boys. Bring it in. Keep it going. Keep it going. Shoot it down.
As that rock will glide and just bite the 4-foot. Nice opening rock there for New Brunswick.
Yeah,
electing to keep it clean is Damon Bernath.
Nine. Whoa. We're off. 9.
Whoa. Clean. Yep.
Go lots of weight, Damon. Heard you.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Yep.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
As Saskatchewan League, Jack Reed bops that on the nose and rolls beautifully to the wing.
Very nice.
Joel, what do you think about keeping it nice and clean in these opening ends of a 10-end game?
There's two schools of thought. For New Brunswick, I think playing one of the strongest teams in the event, getting a simple first end under their belt would be a good win for them to start this game.
And it seems like they're going to be happy to play that strategy as Cameron Salage delivers his second, and he'll come right to the nose.
I agree. This one's a 10. I'll throw similar. I don't know. I think you could afford that. Yeah.
There we see Jack Reed with his second.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Hard. Hard. Right to it. Good.
No, we're all set.
Zarok will find the inside and roll back to center ever so slightly. Very nice sweep there from Saskatchewan.
Damon.
Just 10 here. You got it.
Still an open house here in the first.
10 up.
As Salage delivers his second.
Stay close. John. All right, John. Go, John. Go, John. Go, John.
As that will hit and roll back to the wing. A little directional sweeping being employed there, and successfully so. Still a lone red stone, just sticking around in the edge of the 12. Damon Bernath says, yeah, I can get rid of that. And that task will fall to Bryden Tessier with his first. So that rock will come, make contact, and roll away. And you have to forgive me, that was David Baum who just delivered that stone.
Yeah.
I'm still working my way through my morning coffee.
Yeah.
And big thank you to Joel Kratz for jumping in and letting me know about that one. Regardless, Jacob Nolan now
Waist close.
delivers his first.
One's good, guys. Drawn tight. Oh, oh, that's good. That's fine. Cam if you need. Yeah, go 15-1. Oh, good. 15-1. Beautiful, Jake.
And so with a nice open house, they'll draw the forefoot and slip to the button. Actually slip behind the tee line. So some lively ice here just to get us started here on a Monday morning. Of no consequence, that rock basically does the same thing no matter what. David Baum with his second.
Touch more. Clean. Yep. Like a 9-7. Yep. Hard. He will. Whoa. Oh, what?
That rock will come just off the nose and roll back to the wing.
It's a little late finish, or
9-6, sir.
it's a little more late finish.
Yeah,
Saskatchewan, naturally thinking blank, is happy to take that roll to the wing. John Siddall now will deliver his first.
Close. Close. Yeah. Whoa. 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 Yep. 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 Hard, Cam. Hard. Go, buddy. Hard. Go, buddy. Go.
And some late finish on that stone. It will come across the face. See Damon sweeping it all the way out.
Cowardly.
Okay.
So they'll elect to draw back into the house on the other side, and
Yeah, I think it'll be really
that'll give John Siddall another look at the other turn. Shouldn't be any problem for players of this caliber. Bryden Tessier now with his first.
Line's good. Weight's good. 5-6.
For those who don't know, there are 8 sheets in play here at the Stratford Rotary Complex. There are 4 sheets on this ice surface, and just next door there are another 4 sheets. So over on sheet A, we have Newfoundland 1. Nathan Young, the Briar representative for Team Newfoundland, playing the Manitoba 2.
Very nice, Bryden.
On sheet C, we have the BC 2 team playing Nova Scotia 1. And over on sheet D, the Ontario 2 team playing Alberta number 1.
And that's a big game over on sheet D for Alberta number 1, as they share top spot in Pool A currently with Saskatchewan at 4-0. So you know they'll have their eyes maybe glancing over at the scoreboard every so often.
Hard, Jacob. Go, Jake. Hard.
And the way this pool is shaping up, I don't think Ontario 2 can maybe afford another loss at this stage, since they're already at 1-2, and there are 3 teams at no losses. It's a big game over there for that team.
Absolutely. You know, the way it's structured, every game matters, and you don't want to take too many L's along the ride. But that is a very skilled team, that Alberta team over there, so I'm sure we'll see them late this week, as well as the Saskatchewan team.
Line's close. I got about the same. Got a touch left. Little tighter.
Hard line.
And so all of a sudden, the blank turns into an opportunity to lie two for Saskatchewan after a New Brunswick miss.
To my broom.
Gotta go.
To my broom. Line's great.
Bryden Tessier's offering is being worked on.
15-9. Hard, you gotta go. Hard. Hard in. Hard, Dave. Hard. Push. Hard. Keep going, boys. Keep going. Keep going. Great sweep.
And what a scrub there. You really couldn't pull that rock light. You needed that one in the house. So the sweepers get a big pat on the back for their efforts.
Good. I had it.
And really, it's a great rock. You know, there's no double present. It's
just you just
way out on the wings, still counting, still second shot.
through soft release type thing.
Yeah.
So I think we're the other one kind of.
2 great draws there by Tessier.
Yeah, no,
Undoubtedly.
I love both kicks. I just.
Yeah, they both look
It's
right.
just-
Yeah, just soft, 10-25ish.
And so the task will fall to New Brunswick now to find a way out of this mess, and Raj Dalrymple will settle in for his first.
Whoa. 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 Jacob.
Whoa.
Yes, Jacob.
Go, Jake.
Hard, Jacob.
Hard, Jake.
All the way. All the way.
Roll,
Roll it if you can.
All you got.
Roll, go.
They'll make
go,
contact, look for a big roll. And get a small roll out of that rock. Would have loved to have gone screaming across the house to group those rocks up, but can't have it all sometimes.
Dave's ran straight here.
Should run fairly straight, yeah. Just 10? Yeah.
So Damon Bernath now will look to remove that red stone with
If
a
we can flop David's way a sliver, that's perfect. Yeah.
nice
If not,
control
I'm
weight.
not too worried.
Bernath now with his first here in the first end.
Hair off.
Yeah. Yeah, really gotta go.
Dead. Hard. Hard.
Right to it. Right to it. Right to it. Okay,
Great
don't roll
sweep.
to the- Good.
And that rock will come to the nose, and you heard it out of their hands. It was a little hot, but they were looking for that outside
close
roll a
to
little
the
bit.
weight.
Nothing wrong with
Really close.
settling
Really
that
good
rock on the
sweep,
nose. Certainly brings a very long and tough double opportunity into play, but
I don't like the doubles there.
no, never mind. Raj just said it wasn't there.
Gonna try to throw a similar shot here and roll to a spot that the Saskatchewan team might not have thrown. Try to get a little bit of a miss on the last one.
And they can creep up on you here in the first end. You know, fresh paths and a little bit of unfamiliarity.
Of course, in the practice, most of the teams focus on the draw path, so the pebble in the middle is usually still pretty fresh.
Hard, Jacob. Hard, Jacob. All the way. All the way up. All the way up. All the way up.
As he'll make contact and unfortunately roll out. So it'll be a fresh house for Damon Bernath. Draw for his deuce here in the first. That's a great point you bring up, Joel, about the fresh pebble down the middle. And oftentimes you'll see leads as soon as they start to have to throw a corner guard inside out,
Nice.
and then they pull up light or even hog a couple of rocks.
Still,
That's when it starts to show its teeth.
Right, than the other rink, but from practice, it'll be the same.
So Saskatchewan having no trouble with their draw to the button in the practice portion of our game. Feel very confident that they can make this stone with an open house. As Bernath delivers.
Weight's good.
Line's
Felt
good.
there.
Thought good.
Weight only, guys. T-line. Looks like a rocket. Looks hot.
Clean it in.
Look up. 15-4. You should be good with a clean. Good. Good shot. Yeah, 2 yellow.
And no trouble there as Bernath will draw and just behind the pin. So that's a very nice, comfortable draw there for Damon Bernath. It'll be an early deuce on the board for Saskatchewan here in the first. We'll throw to commercial and be back after these messages.
When the cab is your office, you'll never get tired of going to work. Spring, summer, fall. Season after season, New Holland offers the solutions and connected technology that you need. From seeding and spraying to the world's leading twin-rotor combine, New Holland has you covered from emergence to harvest. Visit your local New Holland dealer to learn more about how New Holland helps you get it done.
Good morning and welcome from the broadcast booth here in Stratford, Ontario, the Stratford Rotary Complex here from the 2022 Canadian Junior Championship, sponsored by New Holland. They're our title sponsor, and our office this morning isn't one of those New Holland cabs that you just saw in the advertisement, but I can promise you that we never get bored of going to work. It's my distinct pleasure here to be joined by Joel Kratz.
Just the 3-4.
Hard then.
Joel bringing his wisdom into the booth, and
15-9 should be
it's
close.
a great voice to have.
It's a good start by the Saskatchewan team here. They were looking for the blank, but they did get a bit of an unforced error by the New Brunswick squad, so they were able to pick up the deuce in the first end.
Yeah, never complain about a deuce in the first, you know, even though that blank was looking juicy. If you can see points on the board, you may as well take them. Cameron Salage now delivering for New Brunswick. It looks like we might get a little rinse and repeat of the first end. Saskatchewan scoring there too, says, yeah, we'll throw this first rock in the house. Try and keep it clean as Salage rolls out on his offering.
Yeah. I'll just, same slide, bit better extension. Get it out to the broom.
As Jack Reed delivers.
Line's good.
There's clean slide.
Watch
Top
this there,
four.
guys. Watch
Line's
this there.
good. Little bit of room, if anything.
It's really good.
Some curl. 15-5 should be really close. All you. If you can at the end a little.
I don't think we can.
What's there? Very nice. Good
As
one.
that rock will settle fully in the 4-foot, biting the top of the button.
Same way, Cam.
Hearing a lot of great communication from the Saskatchewan team, a lot of very habitual good things happening, communicating hog-to-hog times and talking about line. Even on the simple
Tag,
shots,
down.
it's a great habit.
Hold. Clean. Yep.
Cameron Salage delivers his second.
Hold. Hold. Yep. Hard John. Back. Back. Ready, roll. Nice, Cam.
That'll be right on the nose.
Is that easy enough to judge? Is that a
10.
bit too much of a shove? That was good.
Yep.
Joel, when you play these 10-end games, do you think that it affords a little bit more patience in strategy, that you can play a couple of clean ends?
Certainly. I think some teams like to keep it open in the first couple just to get comfortable. Some teams like to go right after the other team and maybe try to win the game early. But either way is very acceptable.
Bryden.
Absolutely. As that rock will come to the nose, it'll be a lone Saskatchewan stone sitting full 8 foot.
Just 10 here.
Jacob Nowlett now with his
10.
first.
Hold. Clean. Yep. Yep. Easy. Hard, Cam. Oh. Oh. Just a little bit. Nice. Nice.
That rock will find the inside of the nose and flip to the other side of the center line. Rinse and repeat. Both teams will bank a little time on the board here with these up and down shots as well. David Baum now delivers.
Touch less.
Clean.
Got 10.5.
Yep. Clean. Just clean. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Hard to it.
Hard. Straight up.
Hard. Clean.
That rock
10-7.
finds purchase with a nose hit. Crawling that stone up the house. Looks like Dalrymple's going to look for a little roll back to the wing, create a little more space in there. That task will fall to Jacob Nowlett here with his second.
10. Yeah. Hard John. Hard John, go, buddy. Go, man, go.
That rock will overcurl a little and end up spilling out.
Just soft.
A carte blanche awaits Damon
You got a
Bernath.
16 on Jack's first and a 15-5 on your second.
Yeah, I think 15.5 is kind of a really good
So
number.
kind of like practice then, eh?
Yeah,
A little
15.7
quicker maybe?
15.7 would be really nice. Yeah.
Bryden Tessier now delivering.
Line's great.
I think 4.5.
It's all you. Little tight, if anything. Little
4-5.
tight now. Okay, really tight. We're gonna cross.
Like 3-4.
Keep going as deep as you
Three,
can
hard
get it.
jack,
The three, as
hard
deep as you
jack.
can get it. Straight, straight, straight. Okay, whoa. That's fine, bud.
So that stone pulling up a little bit light of its intended target, but certainly nothing to worry about.
17-1.
What?
New Brunswick will be happy to have a guard in play to work with now as Rajdar Limpel elects to come around.
Three, four,
Fine.
Cam tight.
Mine's good.
Line's good, lost the line.
Mine's good, groom.
Hard go, jump.
Yeah, line.
Go, Cam.
Switch.
Line's good. Switch.
Switch.
Line looks really good on this shot.
Line. Sink it, go.
Hard.
And they're sweeping to finish. That's an excellent result there. Might be showing just a corner, but it's not going to matter. It's a nice short run back there for Damon Bernath, so he's not even going to flirt with the idea of trying to poke it. Tessier, his second.
Clean.
Get the hair
Yep.
off. Yep.
Hard.
Hard. Really gotta go.
Hard.
Gotta hold it,
Hard, Dave, hard.
Gotta hold it.
Hard. You gotta go.
Really gotta hold it.
Oh, roll it. Go.
That'll over curl just a smidge, end up missing the targeted run back, but rolls across. So an opportunity now for the New Brunswick rink with Hammer to find a place to sneak a second stone in the house.
15-5.
John Siddall with his second.
Bit more. T-line.
5-6. Whoa, groom.
T-line.
Now
Six.
it's running. 6.
Big
Whoa.
side.
Whoa. Take a look. Oh, we're flying. Got a curl.
Whoa.
This rock is really curling big.
Bring it back.
Go on, one. Deep's okay. Oh. Two.
That's pretty good.
Perfect.
That'll settle biting the back eight. New Brunswick sitting two.
Gets a shot is the only thing. Like that.
That's good too.
Then he sets up the double on the next one. 10.
10, take.
Right there.
Saskatchewan now looking to roll in front of the rock just thrown, trying to set up a possibility
10
for a
roll
double
out.
on Damon's last
Don't want to
one.
roll right in front just so that when he hits and rolls, he's jamming.
Yeah.
Sound strategy there from the Bernath rink.
Okay. Nice 10 here.
As Damon will settle into the hack for his first stone here in the second end.
10. Touch off.
Yep.
Touch off.
Gotta go.
Oh.
Yes.
Yep.
Hard.
Hard.
Straight up, Dave. Straight
Hard.
up.
Big roll.
Any
Yep,
roll.
Yep. As far as you can go, Jeff. Yep. Keep going. Go. Spin it in a bit.
So they'll hit the intended target and roll just a smidge to the wing. Perhaps looking for a little bit more of a roll on that shot, but still a great result there for Bernath and company.
10-5. 10-5.
Dalrymple will be very happy to have an open hit on this stone here.
10-5.
Another opportunity to lie too.
Nose is great if we roll over on top.
Certainly mission accomplished for the Saskatchewan team.
Stay out to the groom.
No matter where New Brunswick hits this rock, there will be a double available. So if you roll to the inside, there's a possibility of a jam. So the nose hit is the call. It will leave Saskatchewan the double attempt.
Dalrymple now with his first.
Whoa, close. Yep.
Yep.
Hard. Hard all the way. Hard.
Ooh, a dead jam as the sweepers were on that right away, and the shooter begging to stick around just slips out and does not spin back in. So tough result there for New Brunswick.
I should have just not called. Tight? Yeah.
That's a tough shot to manage. Like you explained, Joel, there's a lot of ways that you could help Saskatchewan with that result, and that may have been the worst possible result for New Brunswick, unfortunately. Rock management, one of those tougher things to get locked down.
Yeah, now if this is made, Raj will have to draw the tee line without back into the full four for a single.
Yeah, tough to be looking at a deuce and then almost certainly be forced. Bernath now with his second.
Just there right now. Easy.
Let me take it.
You got lots of room. We're top 14 Jack.
Right now. Easy, Jack only. Just top 8.
Always Jack.
Just
Top 8.
Jack.
It's got to move a mile.
Okay, we can set the top 8.
Curl.
Jack, go Jack. Just go.
Hard, please.
Easy. Leave it here.
Hard, keep going. Keep going.
Leave it up. Stop.
Well, we.
Kind of confused about why.
There we go. That rock will stop in the full 8 foot. And different ideas there from the Saskatchewan rink. You could hear that they weren't sure where exactly they wanted that stone. On one side of the argument was trying to bury that stone behind the guard, and the other one was leaving it high so that you can't nose this stone for an easy single. And that rock will slip deep enough to be nosed for an easy single, so Raj Dalrymple will have the opportunity here as the broom goes down and he settles into the hack. Final stone here in the second.
Whoa. Go.
Cameron.
Yep.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
Clean.
One red.
That rock will come to the nose and they'll have a second look at it, but it's one red all day. So New Brunswick finds the scoreboard as Saskatchewan still leads 2-1 after the second end. We'll bring a third end action here from the Stratford Rotary Complex after these messages.
This is where the focus comes into play. Look at that. Canada, say hello to your new champions.
Proudly pulling for this generation of Canadians and the next for over 40 years at the Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Back to the broadcast here from the 2022 New Holland Canadian Under-21 Curling Championships. My name is Andrew Denny. I'm joined by Joel Kratz here in the booth. Joel, due to wear the maple leaf in what feels like a few short weeks representing Canada in Sweden at the World Junior Championships, so make sure to send Joel your best luck. 2-1 our score as we move to the third. New Brunswick opening up with a very nice centerline guard.
New Brunswick did get a little unfortunate in that last end. They had a possibility for a deuce, but an unfortunate jam cost them that chance. They were able to execute the final shot for their one.
Certainly all about how you recover. And really the tolerance on that first shot that they ended up jamming on was a tricky one, so unfortunate, but that's curling.
15.
Jack Reed down for the Saskatchewan rink. Attempting to draw in and
Okay, Jack, that's fine.
slips a little deeper than what he was looking for, but certainly dead buried.
Just do the other.
Which way you like?
I got a 15 on his,
but
so.
you make it, it's great. 15 forward.
Dalrymple will be looking for a little freeze tap here, and you don't actually need to tap this stone too much, even if you're just mostly frozen. It's a great result. Cameron Salage now will deliver.
Gotta go. Whoa. Line's good. Jaw tight. Switch. Hard, boys. Go, guys. You can get this. Bring it in nice. Go, guys. Go. Hard, boys. Bring it in. Go, 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 go. Hard, John. Go. Go, Tuffy. Nice, Sam.
So the sweepers worked that one, stem to stern, and ends up settling just barely, biting the 8-foot. Perhaps a bit of a fresher path as they had to go a little wider for that draw path, but not a terrible result. Certainly going to be a rock that they could work with as this end progresses.
Okay.
Jack Reed deliver his second.
4-5.
Felt
Line's
pretty good,
good.
guys. Didn't think heavy.
Line's great.
Just gotta go.
Line's good.
3-4.
Hard.
Gotta go.
Hard. Hard. Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. That's good there too, Jack. Very nice.
That rock will stop in the middle of the 12-foot.
Always peel.
It's a good sweep to get it that far. Did end up in a pretty good spot for Saskatchewan, top of the house.
I think I like this.
Starting to see some rocks in play now in the third end as both teams are
Try it. Yeah.
feeling comfortable with the conditions.
Are we bumping or? Yeah.
Jacob Nowlin now.
We can tap. Where? Bump.
Back 8.
Okay, just
Starting
lay
to
down.
die.
Cam. Cam.
Starting to die.
Go, Cam. Go, Cam. Perfect, buddy.
Really hard.
Whoa. Oh, oh.
So play a little bump on that stone that was already in the 12-foot and promote it to the 4-foot. They were sweeping to carve that one most of the way.
Edge on edge type of thing, or?
And Damon Bernath calling for a hack weights shot on this stone. What do you think, Joel? Is nose sufficient, or do you want to get to the inside?
I think nose is good. I don't think they want to roll too far to the inside and overlap those stones.
Gotta go.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
Yep.
Yep, really gotta go, Brad. Right up. Keep going. Keep going.
Whoa.
Right up. Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, and that rock will overcurl and chap off the guard.
That's fine, Dave. That works.
Pretty good.
11-7, just tight.
Certainly acceptable miss with the hammer, just opening up the center line and even leaving
I like this.
a corner guard that they could utilize.
Just 9,
It's fine
Jake.
if we get our own out.
Yeah, and it beats the alternative of being wide and jamming that red stone straight back into your yellow stone on the button. So a very nice tolerance miss there.
You got it.
New Brunswick now attempting to double to sit 3.
10 out.
Whoa.
9-5.
Nolan second offering.
Whoa. Whoa, yeah. Hard Cam. Whoa.
Still make contact with both stones, but won't remove the second one, but roll to a nice spot. As those red rocks begin to accumulate in the house.
10.
Saskatchewan with hammer here in the third. So certainly no sense of urgency from the Saskatchewan rink.
No, they're just being patient, leaving that the rocks in the 4-foot
Hair up.
where they are for now and just controlling the top of the house.
Clean.
Clean, clean, clean.
David Palm second offering now.
Whoa, whoa, no. Yep.
Hard.
Whoa, whoa. That's good.
Pretty good.
Hey, how good is that?
Really nice roll there by David.
You'll notice the Saskatchewan team, they're all fairly big guys. They look like they're all in shape, but they choose to use quiet hit weights. And that's to bring the sweepers in and control your rolls. Certainly a lot of wisdom from a cohort of 20-year-olds.
1-2. Jacob.
Jacob's tight.
2. Hard, boys.
Hard, Jake.
Get it over.
Over and off. Over and off. Over and off.
John Siddle's offering now.
Hard, boys. We're over. Oh, whoa. no handle.
Just looking at guard, and that thing is just going to curl off the sheet, it looks like.
If anyone has been watching our previous broadcasts, we've seen lots of curl, especially to the wing, almost 6 feet or a little more, especially down that in-turn side. We've seen a lot of swing.
Yeah. There you go. You got her.
Board weight.
Yep.
Have to make sure that you're throwing very positive and release to make sure that the
Little heavy.
rock doesn't go sideways right at the end.
And arena ice naturally being
Really gotta go.
Hard, really gotta
Hard.
the difference in a lot of these events. Some of these players don't have arena ice experience or as much arena ice experience, and it really does make a difference.
Okay, that's all right.
Okay, bud.
And just like that, like you said, that in-turn side really curling.
Do you want to draw?
I think we have to hit the back point.
I like
So New Brunswick gets a miss out of Saskatchewan.
No, I like
You
the
like
hit and
this
roll.
at all?
I like the hit and roll.
Yeah, but then we're behind here.
We don't
He's
want to
playing
give
that.
them 3 or 2.
I like this. Backup is here.
I don't like this, Raj. You want to go down? I think you got to hit it. I think we have to hit it. We don't want to give them 2 or 3.
Okay.
So a constructive conversation happening between the New Brunswick rink. Joel, what do you think?
I would have to agree with Raj on this one. I think when you hit this back one, it will leave a double. And if you roll so far that it won't leave a double, then you won't be shot over the yellow in the top of the rings either. So I did like the draw there.
I would have to agree with you, and unfortunately, they're going to end up wrecking on this top guard.
Oh, whoa, Cam.
So a tough result there.
You're yelling well there.
A little more control with that draw shot as well. You can posture up your stones and be in good spots.
Pretty good. Like bump again.
Hindsight always 20/20 though in curling, and
This is bump again. This is the same way. So
it's easy to forget that this is a U21 event, and
looks like he has a bit.
a lot of these players are still learning. So
A little more or less weight, if anything.
Maybe on the touch more side of things, but it was pretty good.
Bryden Tessier now will deliver his second.
Should be good. Weight's good.
Clean.
No, I don't
Clean
think so.
it.
I disagree.
Clean.
Oh,
I disagree.
Clean.
oh,
Deep. No, close. Yep, hard. Straight. Whoa, 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 whoa.
oh, roll it, roll it.
All right, will make contact and roll the wing and under that corner guard that New Brunswick had. So a lot of yellow starting to accumulate in the house now. Saskatchewan does have a hammer.
Saskatchewan rolled to a good spot there to not leave any doubles.
Yeah, they're going to force New Brunswick to come after them here. It would take some very, very large stones to throw a draw in this situation.
Pen?
Raj knows better, and it looks like they're going to play a nice quiet hit here.
More ice with your weapon. It curls a lot.
John started. John's super.
All right.
I think it's full.
You can roll under those guards there on the left side of your screen. It will essentially eliminate the top yellow stone. Even if you're only second shot, that's still good.
Whoa, whoa.
Yep. Yep.
Dalrymple's first here in the third.
Yes! Hard! 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 All the way! Hard! 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 Hard!
Just by the guard. And he'll actually make contact and roll out. That's a pretty tough thing to do, considering
I think I'm seeing over here.
how tight that guard was.
Leave on here, they've still got that to bail
Right.
themselves out.
Yeah, it shots the freeze.
And you really wanted to stick that shooter around if you were New Brunswick.
How much time we took there, right?
I think these guys are throwing the rock well. It's just there's a lot of curl down that spot, as we've seen.
Okay, I'm seeing that then.
Most certainly.
It will leave Bernath the opportunity to draw around the corner and sit 3 buried.
Four is good, yeah.
Put a lot of pressure on New Brunswick with only 1 stone left to
On
come.
the other side, I think you're okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. Just being deeper than that other yellow is important, right?
Okay, so full 8.
Yep, fully. Right around, fully.
Bernath makes his way down the sheet now, and he's been very good on his draws so far in the first 2 ends.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
I don't know.
I think if I give it
pretty
similar,
similar is
it'll be
good, I think.
Okay.
We're just having a brief discussion about the weight on this path. And just another day at the office as Bernath delivers.
You got thought just there. We got top 4 T still,
okay.
pretty good.
5
Line's
steps.
good.
Line's good.
Little bit of room.
I think we can go, Dave.
Line's getting good.
Line's perfect. A little curl if you want. Yeah,
Top 8.
Hard, you gotta go.
Top 8.
Curl.
Full, Jack, hard. Curl if you can. Dip,
Hard,
dip,
just
dip.
go. You gotta be at least full 12.
At least third. Hard, hard.
So that stone may have pulled up a little short. Can't tell from that angle who's shot at this moment, or at least whose third shot.
I think it is yellow.
Jeez. I know it
I thought it was there in my hand. No, I felt like it was a rocket.
It looked heavy.
Certainly could have been, like you described in the earlier ends, Joel, victimized by that sharper pebble down the middle still.
I like 9. Actually, I don't know if you can get
There's a
it.
possibility here for a double and the roll in behind those rocks there on the side, and you might even get a force if you make it perfect.
More than that. We got to head about quarter.
And you'd have to be very happy with a force if you're the New Brunswick rink right now.
Well, actually, if you throw it hard enough, there could be a possible triple.
Get these back too first. Get this thing. What weight are we throwing? It's not.
It could jam on the red rock there on the side. But I think if they can make a double and force Saskatchewan to a deuce, they'd be pretty happy with that.
Most certainly. Dalrymple's final stone here in the third.
Whoa. Yep. Yep.
Hard
Yep.
camp.
Whoa. 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 Close. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Roll, roll, roll.
So he'll be across, make contact with both, and unfortunately jam the Saskatchewan stone a little bit further into the 8-foot.
Does leave Saskatchewan with the exact same draw they just threw for 3 points, needing a bite of the 8-foot.
And even some backing there that they can rely on.
Yeah, I think Damon is going to be looking for probably about 4 to 6 feet more than his last one.
One of the best feelings in the world is when you get to throw the same shot twice and you know exactly how to throw it and how to make it better than your first. So a real opportunity here early in this game for Saskatchewan to break it open. Final stone here in the third.
Weight's good.
Very little rotation on this guy.
I really don't think we can hurt it.
No backing yet, guys. No backing yet, just T-line.
Gotta go.
15-6.
Yeah, it's good.
Easy, easy. Good. Oh boy.
Yeah, as that rock will coast and stop. Would have been probably top of the button for a large score of 3 here in the third end. We'll throw it to a break. We'll be back from the 2022 New Holland Canadian Junior Championships after these messages.
When the cab is your office, you'll never get tired of going to work. Spring, summer, fall. Season after season, New Holland offers the solutions and connected technology that you need. From seeding and spraying to the world's leading twin-rotor combine, New Holland has you covered from emergence to harvest. Visit your local New Holland dealer to learn more about how New Holland helps you get it done.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Stratford Rotary Complex here in Stratford, Ontario for more 2022 New Holland Canadian Junior Curling Championship action. My name is Andrew Denny. I'm joined by Joel Kratz. Joel, thank you for being here today. Love having your wisdom in the booth.
I'm enjoying being here. Very much enjoying the commentary and trying that out.
You got a bright future in it. Most certainly. 5-1 our score here in this morning draw between Saskatchewan #1 and New Brunswick.
15-7.
Saskatchewan scoring a big 3 in the third end and opening up a 5-1 lead. And really one of those ends where it looks like one shot sort of dictated where the 3 came from, and no mistake after that as Saskatchewan managed to draw blood. So that first rock will come into the house with a 4-point lead. You want to keep it nice and clean.
Okay, 3 boys. Jake tight. Switch.
This is Cameron Salage's first stone of the 4th for the New Brunswick rink.
Plus, boys. Hard, boys. You got it. Bring it in.
It might be time for New Brunswick to start junking it up a little, eh, Joel?
Yeah, I think so. Good call there with the corner guard.
Saskatchewan going to elect to throw a center line guard now. Protect their stone that they feel is in a perfect spot.
Yep.
So Jack Reed delivers. Jack Reed, 20 years old. He's a finance student at the University of Saskatchewan. And that's a great stone there from Mr. Reed. Slight overcurl if anything, but they're mincing hairs at that point.
There's a good shot. It does cut off the draw around the corner guard. New Brunswick would have to come to the wide side, so they have elected to throw the freeze into the top 8.
Working with what they've got. Cameron Salage now, his second. He's 16 years old, and he's a grade 11 student at Harrison Trimble High School.
Go then. Go then.
He's curled for 10 years.
We gotta go.
So he's a student of the game for life.
Go, boys. Go, boys.
And that rock settling in the 12-foot. Better than being deep, though, I suppose, eh, Joel?
Yeah, I think so. That's always a good spot you can leave a rock.
4 yet. Just biting.
There is a slightly inside nose hit for Saskatchewan with maybe a hack weight, but not wanting to risk the jam on the shot rock, so they're just going to freeze on the inside, biting the 12-foot.
And that task will fall to David Baum.
Tee right now. Yeah, please. Whoa. Tee back 4.
David, also 20 years old. He's a purchaser.
We can go around.
Construction Fastener, Saskatoon.
Okay, we're almost through. It's just, yeah. No, he just had a really fast slide. What did you get on this? 406.
Yeah, Zarok will cruise through the house. So an unforced error there from Mr. Baum. Just heavy, it looked like.
You like that? Sure.
You hear the mention of 14-1. That refers to the split time from the hog to hog. Hog to hog time for a draw to the tee line this week has been somewhere between a 15.5 and a 16. So that's very fast for an arena. The conditions are really good for these curlers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy to sit in the hack and remember your club ice and then come to an arena and just throw bullets all day.
Yeah, there's not a lot of clubs around that have speeds that are that fast. So it is an adjustment for these players.
Width, all there.
Jacob Nowlin now delivers. Jacob's 18. He's a gaming experience development program at the New Brunswick Community College. So and maybe he's working on a curling video game, the Elden Ring of curling.
Just this.
Yeah.
10.
For those who don't know, this event is featuring 18 teams, split into 2 pools of 9 with a round robin of 8 games. Then the top 3 teams move on to the playoff round. Number 1 team gets a bye to the semifinal, and 2 and 3 cross over with the other pool. Those crossover games are on Thursday evening, and the semifinals and finals are on Friday. The winner, of course, going to the 2023 World Junior Championship at a date and location to be named soon.
Back 8, back line.
Well said, Joel. You might have a future in communications. Unless that curling thing doesn't work out.
Yeah.
And the way you're going, I think you'll be just fine. Now with his second.
Close. Yep.
There.
Yep.
Weight's good. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Weight's good. Whoa.
Close.
Stay close, Cam. Nope. Yep.
Ooh, that rock jumped on him a little bit.
Yep.
Go, Cam.
New Brunswick looking to play that tap, a rock that just kind of pivoted on itself a little bit, hog line in. We're seeing big finish, so that could be a natural effect. Just missed a sweeping call, perhaps.
Straight, eh?
Yeah, see, we're on straight here.
You said you liked your fill. Yeah,
Either way, it lies open for Saskatchewan. They certainly won't let that rock stick around. As Brian Tessier delivers. Bryden, just like his teammates, is also 20. He's an agribusiness student at the University of Saskatchewan. And we wish all of our athletes good luck in their studies and their work endeavors. Very nice shot there as he gets a little inside roll.
I like drawing to it.
You like drawing to it? Draw. It's up to you. If you miss this, the zone's pretty tight. Okay.
I think
still
the draw
like
is
that.
easier than this.
I think it is too.
The draw is way easier.
I'm just gonna put it.
So an interesting discussion now being held by the New Brunswick rink. Sounded like the folks in the hack kind of wanted to play a draw into this pile, and Dalrymple said, I'd like to open this up a little bit.
Whoa! Jacob! Hard, Jacob!
That rock will come to the nose. It'll still be second shot, but good result.
No.
New Brunswick will have to contend with that Saskatchewan stone that's sitting on the center line in the top 4 at some point this end. And we're already on third second. And speaking of third second, this is Bryden Tessier with his second.
Agree? Can't help but feel like he set it back a good ways.
Curl. Hard curl.
That rock will find the nose and just a slight inside flip.
A really good shot. It's tough to remove both of those in one stone.
Yeah. You like the same weight?
I don't think I'm going to.
What type of weight? Just solid.
Whatever that means.
Looking for a nose hit here to run that one straight back.
And that task will fall to John Siddle.
Yep. Whoa.
He's 17. He's a grade 12 student at Tantramar Regional High School.
Go, Jake, go. Hard. Go, buddy. Go.
That rock will come to the nose. And
Very nice shot to sit for second and bump the Saskatchewan stone into the open.
certainly much better than what it was looking like for the New Brunswick rink.
Saskatchewan being patient once again, ignoring the redstone closest to the middle of the rings, just hitting the top one to gain access.
And certainly a very mature way of handling that strategy. Since you're up 4, you no need to panic. Even if you end up giving up a deuce here, it's not the end of the world, especially in the 4th end.
So if he hits this and it goes that way, does that like the end?
Damon Bernath now settles in.
He hits it too.
Little up.
Damon, like the rest of his Saskatchewan teammates, is also 20 years old. He's a cellular, physiological, and pharmacological science student at the University of Saskatchewan. So that makes him a heck of a lot smarter than me. And that's a beauty shot right there.
That went sideways. Yeah, that was weird. It felt up, but I'm sure by the time it was done, it was down. It was, yeah.
That New Brunswick stone squirted out to the 8-foot on the left side of your screen.
Yeah, because we're second shot, so.
Mostly open, but still has some coverage.
Yep.
New Brunswick looking to roll into the center line to sit 2 buried. Playing this shot, the rock they're hitting will jam, but they could still be lying 2 after this. If not, they will be shot rock buried behind those 2 yellow guards in the center line.
Yeah, certainly something cooking here for New Brunswick here in the 4th end.
Even if they happen to hit it right on the nose, is not bad. They will sit 2 and the rings will be split.
Dalrymple now with his first.
Whoa. Whoa. Close. Jacob. Whoa, whoa. Jacob. Yep. Hard, Jacob. Hard, Jacob. Hard. All the way. All the way. All the way. All the way. All the way.
The rock finds the nose and gets an incidental double out of it.
That's fine.
I like that.
Playing the double.
Yeah, the double does exist there for Saskatchewan.
Didn't roll if you want.
Yeah, I like heel.
Oh, yeah. Thick half. This guy just wants to make it in front of a bunch of people.
Yeah, right about here, eh?
Right here. I should back up a little bit.
Looks like a fairly natural double from this angle.
Deal?
These are nice, lively houses as well.
This out or in ice?
This is the out turn.
Okay.
Gets us a flatter roll.
I am kind of a fan of actually just rolling in behind those yellows instead of the double. Essentially does the same thing and probably makes New Brunswick's life a little bit harder. And it could possibly be an easier shot. I mean, from what we've seen, they are taking right on the spot they need to hit or a little bit negative ice. So it does back up here.
Oh.
Burnat's final stone here in the 4th.
Yep. Oh.
Gotta be close.
Okay, just roll under. Whoa.
That's it. Not bad.
That's fine.
I tend to agree with you there, Joel. Trying to get that double is almost trying to do too much, but they end up getting this very nice roll. Rolls a little far. It's going to be accessible with quiet weight for New Brunswick.
It is over buried with the intern, but that guard is very high.
I didn't think it was that bad of a throw.
No, it's just back up a little bit.
Throw a back line to a hackish weight. Should maybe be able to get enough curl.
Yeah, you don't need to remove the Yellowstone from play either. You just got to bump it just to the 12-foot. So you're right, hack weight. Back line, hack weight should do it. So an opportunity here for New Brunswick to score a deuce.
Yeah. I mean, you always, well, you hit it essentially where you want it to because that was going right in there.
Yeah.
And it didn't look like Raj had any hesitation at all. He was looking at it right away. And not a gimme by any stretch of the imagination, but certainly there. Final stone here in the 4th coming your way.
Can't say I get the call. Can't say I get the call.
Yes! Hard! 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 Okay.
That rock's going to overcurl and wreck on the front. So it'll be a steal of 1 for Saskatchewan here in the 4th as they'll extend their lead to 6-1. A little unfortunate there for the New Brunswick rink, but it's a tough shot. We'll take a break and we'll rejoin you after these quick messages. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Stratford Rotary Complex as we bring you 2022 New Holland Canadian Junior Curling Championship action. My name is Andrew Denny. I'm joined by Joel Kratz. Joel, we know you colloquially as the truth in the booth, so it's really nice to have you here with us today. This here, our feature game on Sheet B and Ice Pad A. It's New Brunswick versus Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan off to a very good start after 4 ends, leading 6-1. They're 4-0 and sharing the lead in Pool A with Alberta's Johnson Tao, who is in action on Sheet D. And they have their hands full, it looks like, with Ontario as they lead 2-1.
Hard, guys. Really hard. Get it over.
Joel, these events are a lot of travel, a lot of time away from home. How do you cope with those stresses when you're on the road traveling?
It can be hard. I know a lot of these players are full-time students, either in high school or in university or college. So a lot of them will have to, in the downtime, do some schoolwork, but also try to get some time in to relax before their next game.
Copy.
Yeah, it's a delicate balancing act. And it really lends credence to just how fantastic these athletes are.
Still gotta go. Still gotta go. Line's tight still.
So Saskatchewan going with their go-to opening strategy, and that involves Jack Reed, the Saskatchewan lead, throwing a very nice top 4 stone and then guarding it near perfect, and he's done that a bunch of times in a row, it seems. They were really putting the pressure on New Brunswick early and often.
Is it easier with this turn? Yeah, we can. I like that. It's harder, but it's better if you make it. I like that more. Hey, I think this one.
So seeing the score is starting to get run up a little bit, New Brunswick's going to have to start taking a few more risks. They're electing to play the intern draw here. They do have a long guard to contend with and maybe a bit of an unfamiliar draw path, a little bit wider.
Go, boys.
And this rock's going to over-curl. We'll set up some staggered guards. Not really the result they wanted.
Oh, just a little light on that one.
I think we just come this way still. I think so. Top peak.
It does bring the ever-exciting hogline biter guard in, though, and that's everybody's favorite play.
Easy.
Weight's pretty good. Hair down.
Tons of room right now.
Hair down.
4-5.
Tons of room.
4-5.
Can you come around it?
Yeah.
Okay,
No, we're not that deep.
Not that
We're not
deep.
that deep.
No.
We're still top of.
Really curl.
Okay,
So the
like
David
we're
Baum
top
offering
12.
is finding its way to the house.
We can
If
sit.
we're out, it's good.
We can be close to
No,
out.
just stop. That works, Dave.
So recognizing that stone was hanging out there a little bit, they choose to leave it high and
Got a few ahead.
certainly get a good result.
Sam?
Very impressed by the communication of the Saskatchewan team. They're very honest and earnest and succinct in their communication, and that's going to lead to a lot of good results.
10. Okay.
Jacob Nowlin now with his first.
9-5. Whoa. Done.
As they'll make contact, but end up jamming with their Saskatchewan stone there on top of the 4-foot.
10.
If you're Saskatchewan, you got to be pretty happy with this setup so far in the 5th end.
Yeah, I think so. Some people may question this call here. I like it. That rock is usable for the New Brunswick team to maybe come in off of at the end. So they're just going to eliminate that and roll in to sit 2 behind the double centers.
Yeah, absolutely. And even on a little bit of an under roll, it's still a very functional protective guard. They'll find the roll. And it will stick around behind those extremely long guards. They won't show on the screen here. That's how long they are. But they're there. I can assure you they're there.
You go that way though. The corners doing.
So New Brunswick is actually going to have to make a play on their own.
You're never going to get a double out of it.
I know, but the corner.
The tight one. Feel that?
So New Brunswick having some trouble getting on the same page here as the consortium in the hack seems to like peeling the center line guard, whereas Raj, who's calling the game, is trying to manufacture a double, and they'll call a timeout, and we'll listen in on the conversation.
This is helping us.
No, it's not.
It's a corner guard. Feel this.
That's what I'm wondering.
It's just, right here. And this will roll to a corner. You don't even need big weight.
That's going to here. If you make that, this is sitting.
Right.
So it's just going to be coming around like we would. Sorry? If we do this, he's just going to come around like we would.
Okay, well, you never peel that. You either pick this clean or you try to play that.
With his 2 in the rings there, I don't think so. Yeah, but then he'll just come there and roll in, no? I'm just thinking.
And I can blast at least, because right now you have nothing for your last shot. And I need, oh.
So it looks like they're going to throw the in-turn and try to cross the face a little bit. Try to roll over to the left side of your screen and stay for a corner guard and maybe catch the one on the side of the forefoot.
No, we're just peeling. Yeah.
Certainly is time for New Brunswick to start to improve their fortunes here. Setup's not looking too good for them right now, so they need a little help. Nowlin delivers.
Yes! Hard, John. Okay, whoa.
Sorry.
Started it.
It'll be a straight peel, and
Thank you.
You bet.
Just replace it.
kind of the unfortunate thing about that shot is now the Saskatchewan will get a chance to replace that stone, and it'll be the wrong color for New Brunswick.
All right. The 2 is good, eh?
Bryden Tessier with his first.
2.
Just the 1-2. Line's good.
Okay. Swanning to curl. Stay
Just
close.
the one. Perfect.
1-2.
Perfect.
Just one. Gotta go.
Hard then, curl. It's really got to curl then. Keep curling. Keep
Hard,
curling,
Jack.
Jack.
Hard.
Every
Just
inch.
go, Jack. Go,
Keep
Jack.
going,
Yep,
keep
yep,
going,
yep,
keep
yep, yep.
Keep going. Keep going.
A little more, a little more.
Good.
May have undercurled just a smidge, but those long guards are pretty tough to throw.
New Brunswick calling a similar type of shot now, trying to run that one back and catch the other guard.
Whoa.
John Siddle, his first. Yeah, it's a straight peel. Those are long run backs, but you're
1-2 again.
going to have to make one of them at some point.
A bit more.
I like a little less, not much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those two Saskatchewan stones in the top 4 and in the 8-foot are sitting very pretty as of right now. Saskatchewan very happy to guard and rely on that pressure.
I have less.
No ad on this, guys.
It's 100% less.
It's always curl.
Give you a little update on what's going on in this arena. Newfoundland 1 is up 6-0 on Manitoba 2 in playing the 5th end. On sheet C, Nova Scotia has a 3-2 lead over BC 2, playing the 5th, and Ontario and Alberta are tied at 2 apiece, playing the 5th end, and Alberta has the hammer.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Siddall's second offering of the end is a straight peel. So the number of rocks that New Brunswick has to work with is slowly eroding away.
Just replace it once more, and then we'll figure it afterwards what we want to do.
Okay.
As Damon Bernath comes down and confers with his sweepers. Says we'll place it now and figure out what to do with it after. His first here in the 5th.
One, two. Looking good.
More line.
Okay.
You got a rope. Oh,
It's always
all Dave.
curl. It really has to move.
It's all Dave. Hard, Dave. Hard, hard. Just the one. Finish
Line's
it, Dave.
getting
Yep.
good.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving, guys.
Keep going,
Keep it
every
moving.
inch.
Yep, yep, yep.
Keep going,
Keep
gotta go,
going. Yep,
gotta
yep,
go,
yep.
go,
You're
go,
not
go.
hurting this. Hard. Hard, Dave. A little more. A little more. A little more. Yep, 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 yep.
That's good.
Yeah, a really nice sweep there from David Baum.
The Saskatchewan team has done a great job of putting those high guards on in a good spot.
Do that good.
I think so.
Okay, so just still less ice for me.
Yeah, those are tough shots to make.
Oh, it is? Yes. I was thinking 11.
Really easy to underthrow them.
Okay,
Or
11.
Like here?
If we're throwing 11 more.
I like this call from New Brunswick. Best chance for them to score or possibly score 2 is to hit and roll off this side one and roll right into the button behind those 3 yellows. If made correctly, it will be difficult for Damon to remove.
certainly a bit of a pressure shot for Raj Dalrymple here in this first.
Whoa. Yep. 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 Hard.
Hard, Cam.
Hard. Hard. All the way. Hard. 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 Yes. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
That rock barely by the front guard and actually ends up over curling across the nose. Some big finish here, hogline in.
Thank you. You roll big or you roll this way?
Yeah. What do you mean?
And that rock is exposed on the left side of your screen. That extremely long guard is maybe from the right hack might be edge on edge, but it looks mostly open.
Certainly get to the inside with the amount of finish that we're seeing, especially on this side of the sheet. Looks like they're going to try the roll right to the back 4.
You can make the long roll if you want. There's tons of room.
You can, but
Whatever you like.
I don't know. I think
Time for some reason.
timeout.
So Saskatchewan will call a timeout as they want to confer and get on the same page. Coach Darren Cam will come out.
Compromise and make the hit and roll.
I just think the scoreboard says hit. Yeah.
I think their coach might be suggesting an out-turn draw to sit 2. Not a bad call. Damon made a comment there that the scoreboard sort of dictates that you would throw the hit.
Certainly guarantees that New Brunswick can't score 2 if you make the hit, but
Why don't you guys come too? I don't see a problem with
What do
the
you
hit,
want? Oh,
to
what
be
is-
honest.
Huh?
I think that was a waste of everyone's
Yeah.
time.
It's not bad either.
No, it just doesn't make his shot any more difficult. Like, we have to make it really good, I think.
So you go there, I mean,
Even if we're here, that's really good.
yeah.
That's probably the best spot for it right there.
two schools of thought here with this
'cause
shot.
if you're here, it just gives him more backing.
Right.
Yeah, so if
Thinking
Saskatchewan comes in
roll out here, if
somewhere in this
anything.
sort of area, sort of blocks off this
that's
draw
not
here
bad.
for New Brunswick.
Sure, let's make it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was taking there, hey?
Sound rationale. And,
yeah.
I mean, you could argue that both shots are valuable in their own ways. It's about what your team prefers.
I think what the coach was worried about there is if they roll to the back of the forefoot, could leave New Brunswick some backing for their draw.
Yeah, should be.
Or if they roll right into that hole again, could leave Raj a similar shot that he just had on his first roll in for one.
Beat and locked right on.
Yeah.
Line's a little more important here. 3's not awful. We just can't. Got to make sure we have a piece buried.
Yeah.
Either way, final stone for Saskatchewan here in the 5th.
No.
Weight's good.
No,
should be
no,
just
no,
there.
no, no.
Got a lot of
I think it's
line
going to
here.
come down. I think it'll be
We're up.
fine. Weight's good.
It's always curl.
Top 4.
Always curl.
Hey, I think we do need to.
We still
It's got to curl a mile.
Top 4, top 8.
Hard finish.
Okay, you're good. Finish your bit.
Hard,
Hard,
keep
hard.
going,
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Good.
So they'll take that rock in for second shot.
Oh, good.
It'll be half open there.
I do think that there is a double for 2. I don't think they got enough of it buried because that guard up there is fairly high and you can see most of it.
Wow, you're up 5.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you.
I don't know.
And that's the risk of playing that out-turn draw.
Oh,
Like 9 or 10? I like 9.
I'm not even quite sure how you score without throwing this shot because I don't think that the in-turn draw is possible with that high red guard in the way.
I don't know if we'll be able to.
I agree with you there as well. Even if you were to hazard an attempt at it, you need a lot of big finish at the end. And it may not get there.
Might get to, but
I think this is your best chance to score here in the 5th if you're New Brunswick. And it's for 2. Not an easy shot, but absolutely there. Final stone here in the 5th.
Whoa. Whoa. Jacob.
whoa, whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Jake, now.
Now. Yep. Yep.
Hard,
Yep.
Jacob.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Hard on yellow.
So it'll be a little thin. He'll jam it up. It'll be an additional steal of 1 for Saskatchewan here in the 5th.
Yep.
They'll extend their lead to 7-1. We'll take a break. We'll rejoin you after these quick messages.
When the cab is your office, you'll never get tired of going to work. Spring, summer, fall. Season after season, New Holland offers the solutions and connected technology that you need. From seeding and spraying to the world's leading twin-rotor combine, New Holland has you covered from emergence to harvest. Visit your local New Holland dealer to learn more about how New Holland helps you get it done.
To our broadcast here from the 2022 New Holland Canadian Junior Championships from the Stratford Rotary Complex in Stratford, Ontario. My name is Andrew Denny. I'm joined by Joel Kratz. Joel, we're in the fifth end break, 7-1 lead right now for Saskatchewan. How do you think this game has come together?
Well, the Saskatchewan team plays a very aggressive style, and they've been executing their draw shots very precisely, putting a lot of pressure on the New Brunswick team, who haven't been quite able to generate much.
It seems like it's stemming from a lot of quality lead rocks, too, from the Saskatchewan side. They seem to be going top four, and, you know, because of the scoreboard, New Brunswick has to go corner guard, and then they bang another really tight center line guard. It's tough for New Brunswick to get any momentum rolling off that.
Yeah, if those two shots are made perfectly, then New Brunswick has to play the freeze, and that's a very tough shot to make. So they're having to make a lot of precise shots to get themselves out of trouble now in the second half.
Certainly, the game story may boil down to a bit of an age difference between these two teams. The Saskatchewan team is 20 years old across the board, a little bit of extra experience, whereas the New Brunswick team is a little younger. Do you think that comes into play?
Certainly could be. This is Saskatchewan's second junior national this year, so and they made the semifinal in the first one, so very experienced, and that's helping them here today.
And a quality team, to say the least. We'll throw it back to a break, and we'll get you started in sixth end after these messages.
Curling teaches as much about life as it does about sport. Club, team, house, lead, rock. These are the words of our sport. Words we embody. Powerful words. Words that speak to everything we represent. Respect, togetherness, strength. Curling doesn't discriminate. The ice doesn't judge. It adapts. It accepts. Curling isn't a book to be judged by its cover. On these sheets, everyone is on the same page. It's what's on the inside that counts. We dream big. We play with heart. We focus on these circles and imagine podiums in far-off places. In a game of inches, every move counts. Are you ready to make yours? The support of the curling community makes it possible for thousands of kids across Canada to follow their dreams, on and off the ice. Please give generously.
To the Stratford Rotary Complex here in Stratford, Ontario, as we bring you 2022 New Holland Canadian Junior Curling Championship action direct to your mobile device, desktop, or tablet. Wherever you're choosing to watch from, we thank you for your time. And my name is Andrew Denny. I'm joined by Joel Kratz. Joel, Saskatchewan up big, a 7-1 lead here in the sixth end. What are your thoughts?
I think they're going to continue to do the same things they've done in the last few ends. Again, Will executed shot there to go into the top 8, and I assume they might come in now that the score is a little bit wider, but now New Brunswick will continue to try to utilize corner guards to generate 2 or 3 points.
Yeah, certainly a tale of two teams in this matchup. Saskatchewan has had very few misses and applied pressure consistently throughout this game, and it reflects on the scoreboard. Plenty of steals and a very wide margin, 7-1 lead.
We're there.
New Brunswick's going to be forced to throw some rocks in play here
To your
and
broom.
get a couple of misses.
Hard boys. Hard boys. Oh, beauty.
Nice.
Cameron Solage making a very nice corner guard there, just past our New Holland logo.
I guess. I mean, I
Back
kind of like
four.
the other one.
And I expected Team Nova Scotia playing a little bump on their first stone. Try to sit 2 on the center line.
Yeah, not a bad idea at this point. You're up 6 points. You don't really need a center line guard much further.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just back 8.
It's back 8. It's actually not that bad.
It's getting close.
Pretty
Still
good.
got a
It's getting
curl.
really good.
Really
Yeah.
dying.
Whoa. Yeah.
It's really coming
Yeah.
down.
It's really nice.
Whoa, curl. Curl.
It's really good.
Curl. Whoa. No. Yeah. No, that's good. Great
So
touch.
nice tap there from Jack Reed, and he seemed a little dissatisfied with his effort out of the hack, but it turned out to be a pretty good shot.
Like
Yeah,
back button even.
Came down a lot harder than
Yeah.
I thought.
You see that curl sort of suck the weight out of a lot of these
No,
late finishing stones. Pretty normal behavior.
Gotta go.
Cameron Solage now with his second,
One, boys.
electing for a double stack corner
Make sure
guard.
we're over.
And that's a fairly new strategy being employed thanks to the 5-rock rule.
Come on, boys. Go.
Personally, I love it. What do you think,
Go,
Joel?
guys. Get it over.
I think we've tried both. I sort of like corners on either side, but you can certainly generate 2 or 3 with corners on the same side.
And unfortunately, they'll end up hogging that stone, so a bit of bad luck here for New Brunswick this morning. Just can't quite seem to get anything generated. And it's even tougher when you're playing against a very strong Saskatchewan team who have been sharp as a tack here in the early goings.
3-4.
Saskatchewan playing a similar type of shot now, trying to little tap with
good.
draw weight.
Where?
Weight's good. Back 8.
Back 8.
I just thought
yeah.
we won.
Yeah, come straight around.
It's we're there. We're really heavy.
Okay, you're okay. Go through if you can.
Yeah, go through.
I got it.
I wasn't paying attention.
sorry, I
I thought you
heard
called the
3-4.
guard, so I was being optimistic.
That rock will glide through and just overthrown from the hack, it looked like. They were looking for that bump, as he said, but the weight never let the curl get there. So a good plan B to take that rock through the house. It's no good to you sitting in the back 8.
Ball there. 2.
Jacob Nowlin
Just
now
do
is
it, maybe.
his first offering here in the 6th.
Just 3.
Whoa, whoa.
Should angle it so that when they peel.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one of those stones you just
Right.
sort of have to watch and hope that it stops. A little heavy for the desired target. Not much you can do with that. So double peel now available for Saskatchewan. They do have to be cognizant of the jam.
I think they are playing just a single
Yep.
peel,
Yep, there you go.
not taking any risk here.
Really hard.
Really gotta
Really gotta go.
Really gotta go hard.
Hard.
Certainly the wiser choice. Single peel is made.
Yeah.
You gotta go down. See?
So the New Brunswick team is going to have a small conference here at the home end.
We have to like draw somewhere, like in front of here or in the corner, or even another corner. I think we gotta wait on the corner.
I don't hate.
It's just we can't hit anything. That's just what I'm thinking.
I know what you're saying. I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
I think it's either that or here.
Whichever you want. Well, whichever you want.
I'm good either way. I think this, it gives us the chance of a jam and roll here.
So Jacob Nowlin took the time to come from the hack to have a conference with Skip Rajdarl.
I do like the draw around the corner guard, actually. I think if this is made, Saskatchewan will ignore it because they are still sitting 2 and they will peel the guard.
Thank roll there.
Instead, it looks like they're electing to draw to the pile.
Just through.
Cam. Hard, buddy.
Hard, Cam. Go, man.
We gotta go.
Go. Okay, wait.
So that rock a little heavy, which caused it to run straight, and they bumped their own guard and split them.
This one?
Yeah.
Just a 9.
So the objective for Saskatchewan here remains the same. If it's red, it's going to go away, especially if it's a guard.
Not throwing super big weight, trying to stick the shooter in the ring somewhere.
A little heavy.
Clean.
Radden Tessier's first.
Almost 8.5.
Yep. Hard.
Gotta go.
Really gotta go, Dave.
Right up, Dave.
Really hard.
Really gotta
Hard
go.
roll.
Hard roll. Whoa, you're good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're there. All there.
That's a very nice shot. To roll a shooter dead frozen on top of that stone in the top 8. And
This is all spring loaded. Do you like here?
I like the top.
at this point, if you're New Brunswick, you've got to work with what you've got, and that's the infrastructure that they have.
No, we're playing around.
Oh, okay.
So come around here, even just to sit second shot would be pretty good. John Siddall now with his first.
Okay, close. Line's good. 7. Close line.
Jacob went.
Got a curl.
Once again. Got to do about 2 here.
They need this rock to sit. It's catching some nice late finish. And it will glide to just biting the back 12. Looks like it's third shot.
Does do the job, though.
Great grip. Yep.
Certainly in the mix. Shot likely doesn't change if you're Saskatchewan, as they'll be peeling.
Yeah.
Yep.
Clean.
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 Clean. Clean.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Right to it.
Yeah, no mistake there.
Does one of the yellows stand back to the...
It looks like New Brunswick is going to elect to freeze to the top of the pile, maybe a corner frozen. This is John Siddall's second.
3. Line's good. Gotta be 4. Line's good. Cam tight. Whoa, groove. Line's good. Cam. Line's good.
Whoa, where? 4.
Gotta be there.
Line's good. All right, boys. Go, guys, go!
The sweepers are working this one.
Go!
And that'll pull up just a little light, but in line with the pile.
Just ram that red onto half the yellow as we get.
Do we try back line?
I mean, if you want, this would be the time.
I don't know if it's good, but
I like both.
The real question now for Saskatchewan is where do they place their stone without hurting themselves?
yeah.
Okay.
I think you got almost half of it.
Just back line there.
And it looks like they're going to be electing to target that red stone in the back of the 8-foot. Just back line, I believe, is what the weight I heard.
I like this call. Put all the pressure back on New Brunswick if you make it.
Yeah, sitting 4 is never a bad thing.
Just through weight.
New Brunswick looks like they'll have a draw to get out of trouble at some point during this end. But you have to wonder, is 1 point going to be enough at this stage in the game? Bernath's first stone here in the 6th.
Hair light.
Yep. Yep. Wait. Hard line. Hard. Yep. Hard. 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 Right to it. Hard. Line's good. Hard. Good. Hard. Good. Hard. Hard. Keep going. Hard.
Fantastic sweep there.
Yeah, how good is that? They set a little light out of his hands and maybe even a shade tight too. They held it all day and now sit 4. Just a dandy there from Damon Bernath. A real great team effort shot.
You got 3 out.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, no, I thought it was hot.
You know, your sweepers can buy you a couple shots every so often, so don't forget to give them a pat on the back when they take care of you.
I mean, if you throw it heavy, it's good though.
This is definitely the call here, trying to come down and freeze.
Yeah.
Or just get shot rock into the back 4 area.
Yeah, it would certainly, with 2 rocks remaining for New Brunswick in this end, would certainly be a good infrastructure to try and build a deuce. It's a nice open house, or at least the path. So definitely a makeable shot here for Raj. He'll throw his first here in the 6th.
Where?
Back 8. Whoa. Back 4, back 8.
Okay, Jacob.
Gotta get by.
Line. Whoa, line's good, line's good. It's only Jacob if you have to. Okay, line. Cam, all the way. You gotta go.
Zarok will over curl and tap the rock in the top 4. It looks like the handle was a little soft and really caught some big late finish.
It is good enough that Damon will have to do something with that, trying to roll in and sort of bump that yellow to the right a little bit and sit right there, blocking off the draw on both sides.
Yeah, certainly a danger zone that Bernath will have to contend with. You don't want to jam this straight back. But a fairly open stone, and if you end up losing that stone in the back 8 foot, if you're Saskatchewan, that's not the end of the world. So it'll be an inside-out clockwise delivery for the right-handed Bernath. No, apologies, counterclockwise. His final stone here in the 6th.
Yep. Hard. Right to it, Jack. Yep.
Very nicely done. The Saskatchewan will sit 5.
And then that way we push it over too, right?
That's good.
Now, Joel, what's the best way for New Brunswick to score a single here in this end?
Well, they're going to have to throw the out-turn draw to the side of the 4 foot. It is certainly there with the amount of finish that there is. If you get it right on the tee line, sort of in this area, you should be able to out-count this rock here.
Couldn't agree more. The hard part is sitting in the hack and telling yourself it's an open draw.
There is backing there, but unfortunately, if they do come to it, it will be a steal of 1. So just have to draw straight to the tee line.
Final stone here in the 6th.
Line's good. Cam. Yep, line.
Line's okay.
Hard line.
Yep.
Hard line. Hard line, Cam. Hard Cam. Go. Hard.
And just like that rock will bite the back of the button and score for a single. So a great pressure draw against 5 there from Raj Dalrymple. Really nice stuff. We'll take a break. We'll join you right after these short messages.
This is where the focus comes into play. Look at that. Canada, say hello to your new
pulling for this generation of Canadians and the next for over 40 years at the Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
And just when you thought you couldn't get enough live curling, we are back from the Stratford Rotary Complex here in Stratford, Ontario for the 2022 New Holland Canadian Junior Championships. My name is Andrew Denny. I'm joined by Joel Kratz here in the booth. Joel, a pleasure to have you here with us. We've got a good game here, if you're a fan of Saskatchewan, as they lead 7-2 over New Brunswick. Saskatchewan 4-0 and sharing the lead in Pool A thus far. And New Brunswick, unfortunately, still chasing their first win. Raj Dalrymple there in the last end made a very clutch draw against 5 Saskatchewan counters to score a single. So they'll try their efforts without the hammer, and maybe a different look will help them get on the board again. Action here in the 7th. Both these teams a long way from home, and you don't get those creature comforts when you're staying on the road. Joel, what's your favorite meal when you're traveling? Does that help you feel like you're nice and cozy out there?
What we've been doing this year is most of the time we've been getting an Airbnb, so we've been able to cook our own food. Always nice to get a good home-cooked meal when you're on the road.
Yeah, absolutely. Food is fuel, and with an 8-game round robin, you need a lot of fuel. Saskatchewan wasting no time as they'll come around to the New Brunswick center line guard. And
all you need.
they're not scared to play with rocks in the center with the hammer. 7 points scored and a 5-point lead. They feel they probably have enough to potentially close this game out, despite the fact that this is a 10-end game. But they think pressure is the key, and they're going to continue to apply it.
All there. Big flare. 5, 6, 6.
Cameron Solage now with his second.
Close. There. Stop. Where are we? You're to it. To it. Go. Now.
If you're Saskatchewan at this point, you probably aren't chasing a deuce super hard. One would be sufficient. Or a blank would be really good.
Go, man. Go, go.
Not sure New Brunswick will let you have a blank, though. They're going to want to play with tons of rocks in play. The Solage offering pulls up in full 4-foot. Not frozen and mostly open. So the Bernath team will chase that stone.
Easy. Yep. Clean. Yep.
Board. Hard.
Clean. Yep.
Clean.
Yep.
Yep.
Hard. Hard.
Yep.
Really gotta go.
Hard. You still got her. Yep. Hard. Keep going.
Really
Keep going,
hard.
bud. Hard.
Hard. Get.
So the Jack Reed offering will come right to the nose, and
If we sit right on.
that was very tight to the guard, all things considered. Sweepers are working it most of the way.
Right on, yeah.
Good shot, but he won't be happy with that one. It does leave a pocket for New Brunswick to come draw down into and maybe bump those around a little.
Just move these around a bit.
It's almost like you read his mind, Joel.
Back.
Think. Give him more like.
Certainly the right idea. You want to keep those stones in play so you can work with them and create some infrastructure. Jacob Nowlin now with his first.
Oh, clean. Yep. Oh, hard draw. Hard draw. Go, man, go.
They are really on this one. It looks like they're going to be on the front of that guard.
Yeah, go, go, go.
Just on the high side of nose. They'll promote the guard into the 8-foot. And with the 5-rock rule now expired, Saskatchewan will be happy to peel this stone.
Yep.
David Baum, his first.
Really gotta go.
Really hard, Jack.
Really gotta go.
Back it up. Come on, hard.
Really hard,
Keep
Jack.
going. Go, go, go.
Our goal. Our goal.
So the peel is made a little thicker than what they would have liked, but rolls quite far, not out.
Mikey goes center.
will probably be largely inconsequential, but you never know. And stones like that have in-off written all over them sometimes.
New Brunswick now looking to come down into the pocket. Little freeze.
Same way.
Not Taskell Fall did. Jacob Nowlin with his second.
Literally a 3.
Here more. Do it.
Okay,
Do it.
John then. Okay, whoa. Do it. Yep. Whoa. Whoa, Kim.
Looks like it's going to end up over curling a little.
Hard roll. Oh, whoa. Not bad.
As it'll rub off the existing New Brunswick stone in the 8-foot.
Not a horrible spot. There is no double on those reds. It does jam.
I think they're pretty flat.
So the Saskatchewan team will try to hit and roll to the wing off the side red.
Rolling all three, or to the wing. Yep.
Yeah, stick the shooter around would be ideal.
Little soft.
Baum will deliver his second.
So you know wings.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Roll.
Hard. Yep.
He'll make contact and roll gingerly to the wing. Very nicely executed shot.
Right.
Quite impressive to see a team of 20-year-olds regulate their hit weights so well. And I'm a bit older than these guys, and I remember when I played juniors, everybody just threw peel at everything.
2, 3.
We now know that the conventional wisdom says that that's not a good idea. And we were doing it wrong, but live and learn.
Jacob tight all day. 2. Hard boys. Keep it going. 2. Okay, over now. Whoa. Okay.
So the New Brunswick offering is a guard, just off the center line by John Siddall.
Sorry. Out.
Fairly predictable at this point, as Saskatchewan will peel.
Clean. Whoa. Clean.
As that Bryden Tessier offering is well executed.
Same rate.
Looks like we'll be jockeying peel guard for a few stones here.
Bit more.
As Siddall delivers his second.
3, 2. Jake tight. 2, 3.
It's only Jacob. It's over curling.
No handle here. The soft handle.
And look at this thing warp. Big finish. You heard the sweeper say a bit of a soft handle there, and a softer handle tends to generate more curl. Certainly less predictable curl.
They can make a triple and roll under then.
I still like hitting it.
Like, we gotta be here for rolling, and then that's a huge pocket to freeze to. I think we rip.
Okay. Just
Half
straight rip,
rock
right?
misses it.
And so Saskatchewan will elect to peel the guard, and I think that's probably the right call. You don't need to mess around in the house too much yet. Bryden Tessier with his second.
Gotcha. He's gonna have a really thin one. That's good.
So he'll make the peel, and shooter will spill over and eliminate that in-off rock potential. So take that off your bingo cards at home if you're looking for the in-off.
So Raj will try to put the guard back. I think what he's thinking there is if he puts the guard back and then Saskatchewan peels, he will have a double to sit 2 and
No, it's a double.
make Saskatchewan throw against 2 on their last one.
Raj Dalrymple now with his first.
2, 3.
2.
Line's good.
2, 3.
Where?
Okay, line's okay.
Where?
Pass the curl.
No, no.
Whoa, line's good.
Has to be over.
Jake, gotta be over.
Over and off.
Over and off. Just over. Yep.
Whoa.
Okay.
It'll be a nice long guard.
And on that one.
Split the center line. Saskatchewan still sitting 2
I think we just peel.
with the hammer here in the 7th, up 5.
Peel, because he's got to play this, but if he ever hits nose, this is only moving to here, and we've got to draw for 2.
Right.
Or an open hit for 2.
Just peel if you don't know what
So
to do.
he's basically, he's got to roll to at least here.
I don't like
It's not a hard double.
Can't say I can see a reason for us to roll like this.
Or nose hit, even. Yeah, nose hit's pretty good. I think we rip.
I feel like peel's okay.
This is definitely the right call. You make this, and New Brunswick will have to make the double, and then you should have a fairly simple shot for your 1. If he wants to take on the double, I don't really see a point, because if you score 1, you'll be up 6 points. Try to keep it as simple as possible.
At worst, I feel like I should have an open hit for 1.
Yeah, really good discussion there from the Saskatchewan rink as they explored all their options and decided, yeah, this is what we all feel good with. And a team consensus is very important in a team game like this. Damon Bernath now with his first.
Clean. Clean.
And no mistake there. Nice easy peel weight. So the pressure now falling on New Brunswick is they'll have to make a move on this pile. They can't sit idly by with their final stone as Saskatchewan is sitting 2 with the hammer.
Yeah, it's just off. We gotta get it moving. It's only about an inch from the rock. We gotta get it air high side.
Yeah. Just make sure you have the room.
New Brunswick's final stone here in the 7th.
Yep. Yeah. Hard, Jake. Hard. Go.
So come across and
Okay.
make contact with the pile, but a Saskatchewan stone will stick around on the edge of the button.
We'll leave Damon a draw to the full 4 foot for his 2.
And the way that Damon's been drawing today, you have to think that he feels pretty good about his chances at a deuce here.
We need full 4. 15 and a half looks really close.
Yeah, I like that.
Referencing there that it's still the same speed as they had in the pregame practice for a draw to the button, and Damon did throw down this exact path, so we should have a good read on what it does.
Yeah, it's a real treat when you get to play on a sheet of ice that doesn't change speeds after 7 ends. Final stone here in the 7th.
Like it. Think we can.
Line's good.
Why is my slider still on?
Line's fairly good.
Line's
Wait only.
great.
He
Line's
lines
perfect.
no. Really like for you.
Easy.
Yeah, it's got to curl a little.
15-6.
Sit. Okay, boys. No worries.
Close.
So that rock will stop in the back 4. It's going to be close for the 2nd point.
2 yellow.
And they call it 2 yellow. So another deuce on the board there for Saskatchewan as they'll take a 9-2 lead after 7. We'll throw it to a break. We'll bring you 8th end action after these messages.
When the cab is your office, you'll never get tired of going to work. Spring, summer, fall. Season after season, New Holland offers the solutions and connected technology that you need. From seeding and spraying to the world's leading twin-rotor combine, New Holland has you covered from emergence to harvest. Visit your local New Holland dealer to learn more about how New Holland helps you get it done.
And as sure as the rising sun, we are back from break here at the 2022 New Holland Canadian Junior Championships from the Stratford Rotary Complex here in Stratford, Ontario. My name is Andrew Denny. I'm joined by Joel Kratz here in the booth. Joel, a pleasure.
Oh, it always is. Having a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Joel due to represent Canada at the 2022 World Junior Championships upcoming in May. So you know he's taken his time, which is sparse between practice and getting ready for that, to join us in the booth, and we really appreciate his time.
Gotta go.
Eighth end action here is our feature game this morning is Saskatchewan versus New Brunswick. Saskatchewan leading 9-2 as we resume play here in the eighth. Don't think you'll see too many surprises here in this end. I think Saskatchewan's going to play it nice and clean, and New Brunswick's probably going to try and junk it up again. Saskatchewan 4-0 thus far, as they are tied for the lead in Pool A with Johnson Tao of Alberta, who's in action on Sheet D. New Brunswick still seeking their first win as they're 0-3 thus far, but this New Brunswick rink is substantially younger.
Go, guys, go.
And an average age of probably about 17 and a quarter.
I can clean this here. Yeah, it's on next.
Saskatchewan thinking that they got a rock in the top of the button, and that's good enough for them. So just throwing this one away.
Yeah, no need to create undue traffic.
Made me feel really good about myself.
Nice easy throw as a lead.
Yeah.
I love throwing those ones.
I think just in.
Where you want it, Skip? Okay, yeah, just fire it through the boards, no problem. Cameron Salage now delivering his second. The Dalrymple rink will need more traffic out in front, and they're going to throw some guards here and employ the 5-rock rule.
All right, guys. Okay. Go, boys. Go. Hard, man. It won't.
Yeah, they'll end up grouping those guards together a little bit too much. That's probably not where they wanted that. Doesn't matter. Saskatchewan can't peel yet anyway.
Give you a little update around the arena. Team Newfoundland playing Manitoba 2. They are up 12-1 in the eighth end. That one seems a little bit out of reach. But the other two games on Sheet C and D are very tight. Nova Scotia leading BC 2 by a score of 4-3, and Nova Scotia does have the hammer, playing the seventh end. And on Sheet D, Ontario playing Alberta. Alberta got a deuce back in the sixth end. They are now playing the eighth end after blanking 7. Alberta up 4-3, and Ontario does have the hammer in the eighth end.
T-line. Line's good. T-line. Yeah.
2 ice pads in action here at the Stratford Rotary Complex for a total of 8 sheets. Bring us scores from Sheet E. It's Manitoba #1 leading Newfoundland #2 by a score of 9-4. Sheet F features Saskatchewan #2 in the Northwest Territories. 15-0 that score. That's a tough one. Sheet G has British Columbia #1 versus Northern Ontario, and British Columbia is up 3, 7-4 thus far. They're playing 7. And Sheet H, much tighter game between Ontario 1 and Alberta 2. They're tied 4-4 in the eighth. Lots of action still to come here from the round robin play. I suppose I should call it pool play, as we are divided up into pools. Like Joe explained earlier, top 3 teams will qualify for the playoffs. And that'll take place Thursday evening and Friday. And of course, we'll be bringing you the broadcast. Our good friends at IKS Live are on scene, and they always deliver an excellent product. And you can tune in live on Curling Canada's YouTube page, as you already are. We'll be here all week.
Three, two, three.
Jacob Nolan now delivers his second.
Gotta go. Our boys.
Damn.
Not as many guards as New Brunswick would have loved to have seen in an ideal world, but they're doing their best to put a few more up there and challenge Saskatchewan into potentially making a miss.
Sorry.
That rock will stop right next to the Egg Farmers of Ontario logo. Get cracking. Did you see down in the players area they have hard-boiled eggs as one of the snacks for the players?
No, I didn't see that. That's interesting.
Yeah, they're in the fridge. They're individually sealed, and they're quite tasty. I've dabbled in a few so far. And we always appreciate our sponsors, Egg Farmers of Ontario and New Holland, our title sponsor here at the New Holland Canadian Juniors. We always ask you to consider their products if you support curling, and if you've got agriculture or even home care needs, New Holland can be the brand for you.
Two, three.
John Siddall now.
Pass the curl.
Jake's tight.
Whoa,
Damn, straight.
Over and off. Over and off.
Over and
Yeah,
off.
guys, go. Yep, keep going.
Whoa. Okay, whoa.
More guards being thrown up, and they're in the mix.
Saskatchewan continuing to waste no time and running up and peeling those corner guards.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. If you're Saskatchewan at this point, you've got a very healthy lead. Nice, easy peels. You can sort of coast your way home. Seems like the story of this game has just been relentless pressure from lead rocks on for the Saskatchewan rink. They've been very sharp. Joel, you have some experience playing against the Saskatchewan rink, I believe?
Yeah, back at the World Qualifier in November, we played them twice. I think that we're a very aggressive team, but they are also a very aggressive team. So one thing that we found is probably the only way to beat them is maybe to out-aggress them, which is quite hard to do. But we had some great battles against them in the round robin and in the playoffs. So have a lot of respect for this team.
You got to love when two heavyweights go in there just swinging. Makes for some great curling.
Yeah, I think our round robin game might have been something like 6-6 at the fifth end break or something like that.
Holy smokes. Yeah. No holding back. Yeah, I'm continually impressed by the level of execution from these youth curlers. I guess we can call them young adults if they're in their 20s. But the future of the game looks very bright in Canada, and there's a lot of talent being channeled through these events. As Damon Bernath delivers his first here in the 8th.
Hard. Really gotta go. Hard.
Good.
Peel is made. Rolls the shooter out.
Yeah, but if you don't make the guard, they hit. Yeah, but if we hit.
So not much to work with here for New Brunswick.
I like guard.
You like guard? Oh no.
What?
Whichever you want.
Freeze.
I don't know.
Good. No.
Yeah, because
You
then
end
either
up
or is
here.
good.
You end up here.
Well, you play heavy, man. You like that? Yeah.
Right here.
I do like the freeze if you can angle it slightly towards the red rock. It will be impossible to remove. if you put this rock right about there, it'll always jam over here. So that's almost a guarantee too if you can put that in the right spot.
Yeah, could turn it into a 3 if you get there too.
It's definitely the best chance you'll have for a multiple score at this point with virtually no other stones in play, and I don't think Damon Bernath is going to flash too many open hits. As Raj Dalrymple now will settle into the hack for his first.
Okay, line's good.
Waist close.
Where?
T-line, back
Okay.
four.
Mine.
Jake, T-line,
Mine.
back four. It's all Jake.
Mine. Hard line. Cameron.
Whoa, line's good.
Hard line. You gotta go
Jake, yeah.
line. You gotta go line.
Jake.
Gotta go line. Hard. Catch. Just no bump. No bump. No bump. No bump. Full.
That's a very nice shot. There is no double available. So Bernath will have to hit the one on the side and maybe roll in.
Certainly a great spot there for the New Brunswick rink.
There is one correct call, Damon. Make it.
Just as long as we roll a little bit.
Right, yeah.
Now if they roll in and sit 2, there will be a short run back on the rock that Raj just threw.
Certainly an opportunity here for New Brunswick to get something going late in the end, but it will hinge on where the Saskatchewan stone ends up resting. Final stone for Damon Bernath here in the 8th.
Line's close. Lead. Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, oh,
Whoa,
oh.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Roll, roll, roll.
That rock will come to the nose. Yeah, pretty good result there.
Yeah.
Pretty good shot. It does leave a double.
What do you think's easier?
I think good. I think this one.
You can come off the red rock, or you can come off the yellow one that Damon just threw. Either one is
But
acceptable.
I'm scared that if you gotta hit this thin enough, this might spill up.
So where do you have to
Or
What's your preference in this situation, Joel?
I think I like hitting the red one, what they're talking about there.
I just don't want to.
There is not a lot of room to come through underneath the red.
Well,
So if you hit a little thick, you might hit your red first and
yeah.
maybe only score 1. So I do like this. This is about a third of a
I
rock.
guess this one doesn't even have to go out.
Third of a rock with any weight. You only got to move it a couple inches.
I don't mind 9.
We just have to roll just a bit.
Yep.
in the fourth.
It's up to you.
Certainly easy to forget about that in translation, that, you know, you don't have to remove it all the way from play. You just have to outcount it.
Actually back.
Good thing about this, it's hard to hit it too thin, really. As long as you can't be any more than a third. Quarter rock does it.
I think we got to get it going.
Great opportunity for a 2 here for New Brunswick. One of the better looks they've had all game, actually.
3/4 half.
So we got to get
Yeah.
lucky with half. All right. Let's see what kind of magic we can make.
Final stone here in the 8th for Team New Brunswick, looking to make some magic.
Whoa. Close. Close. Cam.
Hard cam.
Hard cam. Hard cam.
Oh, and they'll split the uprights. That's unfortunate. Really great chance for 2 there, and it turns out to be a steal of 1 for Saskatchewan, and that will be it for this game. 10-2 will be your final as Saskatchewan steals in the 8th. Joel, thank you so much for your time here in the booth. It's been wonderful, as always. We'll be back at 2 o'clock. We'll bring you some women's action here from the 2022 New Holland Canadian Juniors from the Stratford Rotary Complex in Stratford, Ontario. Thank you so much, and we'll see you then.